Hey there, YouTubers, unboxing video. This is a used Gigabyte UD Z690, and if you know this channel, we usually look for bargains, whether they're new items, used, whatever. Then I make a bunch of other videos related to them, right? So you can expect that I will create a BIOS overview video of this. We'll do a BIOS update, not only through the BIOS, but using the dedicated USB and the BIOS button. I'll also probably do a macro video as well, so you can really see the features of this motherboard up close and personal. Now, I always love when people pass these and they protect it from one side but not the other. But hey, should be good. Alright, so looks like somebody spilled mustard on there. I don't know. It doesn't look so great. It's the only thing that sucks about not being able to afford to buy a bunch of new stuff, but eventually, you know, we may get to that point where we can do that. So there's the product name. This won't have Wi-Fi. LGA 1700, PCIe 5.0. Did not realize that. DDR4. Flip this over on this side. Here's some of the features that we may or may not talk about. The LAN is 2.5 gig. In case I failed to mention that or it's not noted. This will have a Type-C USB 3.2 Gen 2x2 there. Triple PCIe 4.0, so it'll all be 4.0. There's the VRM stuff. 16 V-core stages. You see the rest of the information, 60 power amp stages. So, looks like a pretty good motherboard. Not as good as the Aris AX that we had. I'll probably also do an installation video with this, folks. What we'll put in here. Maybe we'll do a 12th gen. Well, we'll definitely do a 12th gen at some point. Or a 13th gen. So it doesn't look like there's anything else in the box. Which is kind of... yeah, it's empty. So these guys, unlike me, they try to hold on to everything and keep these things looking almost brand new. They didn't do that. So according to the seller, this thing doesn't have any missing components and everything's supposed to be good. Alright, so like I said, there'll be a macro view version of this. We'll do this from high up. I'll start in the bottom left so we can talk about the features. I'll drop down just a little bit for y'all. Alright, so HD audio is here. Now you can see this is actually enclosed in plastic, so slightly better quality motherboard than some of the cheaper Z690s we've had. Here is your PCIe 5.0 by 16 slot here. As they mentioned, there are 3 M.2s Gen 4, and one of those has a heatsink. All the stuff that I never use over here. ARGB, RGB, 2 USB 2.0s, and then not sure offhand what these guys are, folks, because they're not labeled. Let's see if we can... okay. This may be a Gen 4 on the bottom. Both these look like they're probably Gen 4. Then you have two of the smaller ones. So if you are going to add a Wi-Fi card, you'll be able to use one of these. And this is actually really good arrangement here, because here's your big fat card. you know, you may be able to get your Wi-Fi card in here. Let's take a look at that. So of course, if you buy a 4090, you won't be able to do this, but yeah, you'll be able to get the Wi-Fi card in there. And the only negative is it's going to block that fan there, but that's only one of three, right? Does that matter? Yeah, a little bit. So, you know, that leaves you with the other slots there, I guess. Let's slide over here. Fan header here, folks. Here is the USB BIOS update button. So the next video I'm actually going to make, I'm going to update this. Then you've got your resets here related to the CMOS battery. You know, previously you just remove this battery, reset the BIOS. And this, they now have this button, so you don't have to screw with it. Here's all your front panel connectors. And let's see if you can get a good view of that. I can't switch to macro view while I'm filming this, but you'll see your front panel in there, HDD, power LED, and the power switch, reset switch, if I didn't call those out, as well as a place for the PC speaker. Looking at this side real quick, we've got 6 SATAs, so 6 hard drives possible, or 6 solid state 2.5 inch. I'll just rotate this. Oops. Here's a Type C header, so if your case has this, you'll be able to take advantage of it. They only have one USB 3.2 header, so if you have more than 2 USB 3.0s on your case, then you may want to pick another motherboard. A couple more fan headers, 24-pin power connector. This is going to come from the power supply. Now, if you are doing a BIOS update, you'll need this for sure from the power supply. 4 RAM slots here, DDR4, and if you have just one set of RAM, you'll want to put those in A2 and B2 here, okay? If you have 4, then you know obviously you're going to stick them in all 4 slots. Back over in this corner, ARGB, RGB, you got your CPU fan header, which is the light gray one, and then this guy is the optional. Alright. Now, of course, your 12th or 13th gen here, and this socket is LGA 1700. It looks like it is in good shape, no damage. It's always my biggest concern when I buy these motherboards used, that somebody will have destroyed them. Now, like I said in the BIOS update video I'll do, you do not need a CPU or graphics card plugged in with this. You do need a USB that is formatted a FAT32, and just, you know, if you're not sure of it, watch my video. I'll hopefully have links down below to both ways of doing a BIOS update. 1x8 and 1x4, and then another fan header. Alright, let's look at this on our audio video connectors. So, got the old PS2 style for mouse keyboard, 2 USB 2.0s, 2 more here, USB 3.2 Gen 1s, DisplayPort, HDMI, Type-C Charlie, and this should be the dedicated USB, and 2 more USB 3.2. These are probably Gen 2s. Your LAN 2.5. You've got line in, line out, and microphone. And folks, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for checking it out. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.